All right, there's a bump in shot here, so let's play it.
Something to listen to.
It is our ethos, our character, and our unapologetic resolve to be the most capable and most lethal fighting force in the world.
Marines, you are writing the next chapter of our Corps. Our legacy rests upon your shoulders, and I'm confident you will meet the task.
Semper Fi, happy birthday, Marines.
Yeah, happy birthday, U.S. Marine Corps, turning 247 years old today. The few, the proud, came from humble beginnings, being established in a Philadelphia tavern back in 1775. But in the over 2 centuries since its founding, the Marines earned themselves a reputation of being some of the bravest, toughest, most courageous men and women in the world. Joining us right now to help celebrate their birthday, please welcome Newsmax contributor and retired Marine Corps veteran, Michael Grimm. Michael, tell us
Semper
about
Fi.
What is it like being a Marine?
Well, it's awe-inspiring, and it shapes every part of your character, every part of your being. There's never a day that I go on any type of mission in life, whether it's getting through the traffic, whether it's doing something at work, whether it's coming to Newsmax, that I don't remember I'm a United States Marine, and it always reminds me. The most important thing is there is nothing I can't do. There is nothing I can't overcome. And when I ran my maiden race and I ran for office, and when everyone said, "Are you crazy? You don't come from a wealthy family. You don't have rich friends. You're not powerful. Your father couldn't even read or write. My dad was a roofer." Impossible, they all said. And I looked at them dead in the eyes and said, "I know how to succeed. I'm a United States Marine." And that's exactly how it happened.
Wow, and how do you carry that through with your day-to-day? Like you said, there's nothing you can't achieve, but in terms of a philosophy, or maybe if you're feeling like you're frustrated about something or things aren't going your way, how does that Marine training bring it back?
Many, many ways, but I'll sum it up in one word: leadership. Leadership is what separates the Marine Corps from all other armed forces. And don't get me wrong, listen, we used to fight and scrap back in the day when we were in uniform in a bar. You know, the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, we would always break each other's shoes and make fun of each other. But when it came time to come together, whether it was an operation for training or whether it was the real thing going to combat, we were one. But the Marine Corps is different. Our leadership is different. We believe in mission above all else. And there's a tenacity and there's a resolve that you learn in the Marine Corps that is just different. And part of that is just the training and the leadership that's inspired, and it's just imbued in you. It's amazing.
Let's take a picture of you again. Take a look at that picture. Yeah. Was this in the Persian Gulf War, what we're looking at here?
Yes, believe it or not, in that photo, this is Saudi Arabia right before I got sent with some special forces units into Kuwait. Right before the ground war started. I didn't even shave yet in that photo. I didn't shave. I was 19 years old.
Oh my
and
goodness.
I didn't have a whisker on my chin. So that's also a reminder of whether you're in Ukraine or whether you're in the Middle East, war is all about boys, not men yet, boys going off to do manly things. And it shocks me even now when I went back to Ukraine, you know, as a correspondent with Newsmax. I didn't know what to think when I saw their soldiers. These are babies, I thought to myself when I started speaking to them. Oh, I'm 19, I'm 20, I'm 19, 22. That's how old I was. So yes, it doesn't matter where you are in the world. It's really young men, almost boys, that are going off to combat. And that's why I also think the Marine Corps was so important, because it shaped me at such a young age into, you know, being the man that I am today.
Michael, if there was a young man or woman who is considering going into the Marines, what would you tell them? Because we're hearing about record low rates of people enlisting, people dropping out. What would your message be?
I would tell them that it's arguably the most important thing you will ever do, and it will change your life forever. I've been fortunate enough to inspire several young men that have enlisted in the Marine Corps, and they have been thriving ever since, because it's not just about serving the greatest nation in the world, which is an unbelievable honor, and putting on that uniform. It's about earning a title. That title, Marine, stays with you for the rest of your life. And it will help you through your darkest times. It will bring you through that darkness. You know, we say in the Marine Corps, yes, we will have walked through the valley of death, but we never feared the evil because we were always the baddest in the valley. and it's that confidence and the sense of knowing that you really can do anything you put your mind to if you have your heart in it and you believe in yourself. And that's what makes Marines different, because we never stop believing in ourselves, and we never stop believing in the Marine to our left or our right.
And of course, tomorrow, Veterans Day. So thank you for your service. Thanks for shedding light on the experience and
Thanks, Michael.
passing that along.
Thank you for having me.